on. What type of man are you to go get a porn star with a similar name? She said she got abused by Trey Songz. Hey, no. We're not here. Hold up. We're not here to cast any type of judgment and say we believe it or not. But if you, the person giving her a platform, why would you go get a porn star to fuck her best friend named Trey Songz? That's a piece of it going, Queen.
Thank you. So anyway, to make things worse, then I pulled up the screenshots for verification. Let me screenshot it, send it to you. Like I said, when we were viral, August 18th, 7 p.m., he sends me a viral ass tweet, 45,000 likes, 10,000 retweets. Being hypersexual is a common abuse to the girls. Basically talking about how I was raped when I was 10, right? He was like, this true or not? I was like, yeah. He was like, damn, I'm sorry to hear that. So he already knows, like, everything that I've been through. And, like, I really opened up to this man. So this is why I'm, like, still very hurt. Anyway, the fucking sex porn star shit. And the porn star comes, right? And we're taking pictures and stuff. And, like, that's when it's, like, hit me. They're like, yo, like, you're going to get fucked on the couch. And I was like, oh, my God. And then they were talking about coming. I was like, honestly, I told the porn star, I was like, to be honest, I'm not a freak. Like, I don't, like, come on me. And I don't, like come on my face. And I definitely don't want to suck your dick after you done fucking me. Like, I'm not a freak. And he was like, so where can I come at? Adam Bate blatantly said from his mouth, God strike me down $20,000 right now. If he could prove I'm lying, $20,000 cash. I got it right now. 20,000. He said, that. Have the porn star. He told the porn star, he was like, come on Akademiks' name. Swear to God, $20,000 right now if I'm lying. I swear to God. He was like, which name? Because I was like, no, I said which name. And he was like, oh, like he can't really come by your ear, but he can come on the one under your boob. And like I like laughed, like, you know, awkwardly. I was like, oh, okay, like fuck it, you know, like he can just come on my tits. Like I could back that up if AK I ever sees that. Like I can be like, oh, it's just my titties, you know.
Let me tell you the difference between porn and OnlyFans. Porn in California, Adam should know. You need STD tests. There's a lot of kind of red tape in between being someone who's doing technically what's called porn. OnlyFans, that's some amateur stuff that you could do on your own. So you're telling me that Adam is sitting there and basically instructing you, kind of, I don't want to say he's forcing you, but he's pretty much kind of like telling you everything to do, and he's supposed to be a media personality. Just please tell me, Queen.
Yeah. The only thing I really requested from them, I was like, yo, like, I really want to post on Instagram and act like we did, like, this threesome. And they're like, oh, no, duh. Like, duh, we're going to do that. Like, we want people to think it's a threesome so the momentum builds. And I was like, oh, okay.
Oh, why do you think they took advantage of you if they've already made millions? That's what's concerning to me.
They didn't care. So, I did the sex tape, right? After he was done, like, I look around and they're fucking gone. I was like, what the fuck? Like, where did everybody go? Eliza was like, dude, they're upstairs. Like, they're upstairs. And we're like, well, let's go see. And we went upstairs and they're fucking. And, like, she was, like, come, like, running down her leg. And she was like, oh, my gosh. She's like, yeah, like, we had to get it on, too.
Wait. Who had cum running down their leg?
Lena. She was all naked with cum running down her neck. Down her leg.
So, Lena, who is currently pregnant with a young child,
was getting fucked at the porn scene in a rental house. Disgusting.
Wow.
Whatever. That's not my baby. So, yeah, I was crying in the bathroom because I was like, dude, like, when they were setting up the cameras, that's when it became real. When they're setting up the lights and, like, getting the couch prepped, I was like, oh, my God, like, this is fucking real. And I went to the bathroom and I was like, fuck, like, I didn't know how to really say no because I already signed it. And then I didn't know how to say no because I really wanted this podcast. I wanted to say no because I didn't want him to come on your name. I didn't want to, like, be a porn star. Like, I don't want any of that.
Let me ask you a question. Did you feel that if you said, hey, I don't want to... Hold on. Let me ask you a question. Did you feel that if you said, hey, Lena Maxwell, hey, Adam Epstein, I do not want to do this sexual scene, do you feel like they may have said, okay, cool, so you're not with us, we don't want to continue your podcast? Did you feel like your podcast was in jeopardy?
Duh, 100%. Cause he's scared to death of Lena. He's scared to death of
Explain that dynamic to me and the chat niggas because we're
he's scared
thoroughly
to death
confused.
he literally doesn't do anything without checking with her first. Like, she called on the stream when we were on, when I was like literally just like talking shit because like I was just trying to drain the clock. So we're like, oh yeah, like what about if we do a threesome and like you shit on me? I was like, what about if we do a podcast and like you pee on me and I'll drink your pee, like just dumb shit like that. And like he was actually talking back, like giving feedback, and then she called. She's like, stop talking about threesomes with my man. All of a sudden we go viral, and you want me to say that?
Wait. She said it to you or said it to him?
She said it to me. She was like, stop talking about having a threesome. Like, it's never going to happen. I was like, okay, Lena. Like,
whoa.
I'm in the middle of being interviewed by your man, so I'm not going to fucking cuss you out like I wanted to. I'm not going to go fight you. You're pregnant. But I was like, okay, Lena, like, whatever. But then, fast forward 3 days later, you want me to fucking, well, not 3 days later, like a week later, you want me to be on Instagram talking about a threesome. You want to be commenting on my picture, gassing me up. Like, you want to be my friend now, bitch? Like, what the fuck? Now, 100% sure. Yep, I'm saying, Lena, bitch, you're probably jealous that I can take your man. Sorry.
Wow.
Had I not been exposure, Adam would have definitely tried to fuck me. Period, point blank. The end.
I want you to answer here in front of everybody right now. How many times have you asked me to manage you, do business with you, and I've never done it because, honestly, I wouldn't do it on some fake shit. I wouldn't do it to exploit you. That's just not what I do.
I told you like a million times.
You told me, yo, there was a time when the first time you ever came out to New York and you saw me and you linked with 6ix9ine, whatever, even though the story is going with it. Listen, you asked me, you said, where is the contract? You were down to sign it. And I didn't give you a bullshit. I didn't give you a bullshit contract because I'm not trying to take advantage of someone, especially when I know your story and I know what you've been through.
This is the thing. Celina's acting like she was like a victim in doing that porn. She was literally still sucking the porn star's dick in the bathroom like 5 to 10 minutes after we filmed the scene. Like, she was so fucking horny and into this dude. And she's still fucking this dude on her fucking OnlyFans. There's videos up of her sucking this dude's giant baby arm dick.
Adam, again, she's muted. I'm keeping 100% honest. I've never talked to her about this. She's only told me one time about Trey Songz. She said Trey Songz did very bad things to her. I never asked more questions. Because, by the way, yes, she's a liar. She's this, she's that, and third. 100%. I'm with you on that. I never asked more questions on that. So when I saw her speak, and by the way, she sent me court documents because she was trying to convince me, and I was like, yo, I'm not going to sit here and ever go at Trey Songz when I've known you've said certain things that are incorrect. Right? Right. But I'm then putting you in my position, right? Let's say even if you don't believe her, but it could be a hint, a 1% chance that is true. I look at you a little bit weird, Adam, because I'm like, yo, why would you have her friend fuck a porn star named Trey Songz? Like, why? Adam,
it still sounds funny to me right now.
No, Adam, do it. Adam, abuse is not funny, bro. I'm going to be very honest.
She never said that she felt abused by Trey Songz. She said that he peed on her, but it was completely consensual.
Adam, hold on. Let me ask you a question.
That very clear.
Let me ask you a question. She showed me a police report, and I've never, ever mentioned that. Did she show you a police report with her and Trey Songz?
No.
Did she mention, I didn't watch it the whole stream, so I'm going to take you at your word. She never mentioned that she went to the police about Trey Songz?
No.
So she never mentioned. Okay, all right. Okay, I'm going with what you said. But I'm just telling you.
When we presented the Trey Schlong's idea to her, she loved it. She was like super excited about that idea. If that idea was viewed as offensive, you know, if they were that kind of people that were easily offended, I can totally understand where you're coming from. But she didn't act like she was offended by that at all.
Adam, could I ask you one question?
Sure.
I don't know if you've ever dealt with a woman who has been at the unfortunate circumstances of being abused. A lot of times they love their abuser. A lot of times they're down to return to their abuser. A lot of times they don't know how to even react, even when people doubt their abuse. I'm only saying that to you because when she mentioned and she sent me court documents, well, not court documents, documents from a police officer, I would not make fun of it. Again, she's a liar. I'm with you. She lied about mad shit. She lied about shit with me. But I wouldn't make fun of it. I wouldn't try to probe it. I wouldn't use it as an example. It was just interesting to me. I guess I was like, yo, damn, does Adam share the same sensibilities as me? We're like, hey, yo, she's lied about a bunch of stuff, but if she provides me a fucking court document, I'm not going to jump out on a fucking ledge saying she's telling the truth. But I won't continue to press the issue and probably pierce a wound that may be real. I don't know if it's real.
I feel like better communication would have spared us from this whole public feud in the first place, to be honest. Lesson learned. I feel like that's an issue for me in general. I tend to just kind of just not talk to people and just assume shit is all good and shit and don't stay in touch. But I'm not gonna lie. I've been annoyed by all this shit, but at a certain point, I just kind of threw my hands up and was just like, whatever. I'm kind of over it, fucking. But I don't really. The thing is that she has nothing. There's nothing. Everything she's trying to expose is such bullshit. I did not tell her to come on your or I did not tell the guy to come on your name.
I think you can hear
that
me.
Was her. She said that.
Celina, can you hear?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yo, am I ready?
Yes.
Hey, fake
Go,
bitch.
Queen.
Can you hear me?
Y'all call her Queen, bro. You got it.
Anyway, AK, if you want to suck this man's dick, just say so. What the fuck you doing being calm academics? What the fuck? I thought we was on demon time. Why are you being nice to this man when he straight violated you multiple fucking times? So now I gotta step in and I gotta violate him. Adam, you a dumb ass bitch. You knew damn well, I told you multiple times, this ain't about thoughts next door, bitch. This is solely about, and I know he's been dying for this fucking clout, so fuck it. This is about Jimmy, bitch, and you knew that. You fucking knew that. When you texted me that long-ass paragraph about not having thought next door.
Who's Jimmy? Who's Jimmy?
Fuck you, bitch.
Jimmy Smacks, the porn star.
Fuck you, bitch. No, you know damn well I said bye at the end of that shit because I didn't give a fuck. I sent you a voicemail crying because I was fucking hurt that you was my fucking friend and you're gonna interview somebody who's exposing me? Are you fucking dumb? We're supposed to be friends. At the end of the day, I want to get academics hard as fuck over you. You wish you were on his fucking level. That's why you don't want smoke with him. That's why you're on here copying please, bitch. That's why. Just like you want to suck Joe Budden's dick, and I even told you, I was like, bruh, why do you care what academics and Joe Budden says? Joe Budden fucks his dog. Why do you care?
Whoa, hold up. I would not sit here and let any slanders, rumors go about my former co-host. I don't know Joe Budden to be a dog fucker or anything of the sort.
No, you're being awfully calm on Adam. You was supposed to be a demon act. I don't know what the fuck got into you. I don't know. Whatever. Adam, I'm not done with you.
Jets. I can't be cool.
Wait. Hold up. No. Adam, I do have to ask you this. Adam, hold on. Why are you interviewing? Hold on. No, Celina, I'm about to mute you for a second because this is exactly why you need to get better at podcasting. You need to learn how to ask questions and let people answer. Adam, I do want to ask you. I understand you've interviewed porn stars at times.
Right.
But I do know that the No Jumper platform is primarily a rap, hip-hop, urban platform that does not center around people doing porn. Why would you interview a male who is literally the person who is giving you a lot of views and trying to help your platforms up? Why would you do that, Adam? That's kind of low.
She has a good point about that because I was kind of oblivious to the fact that she had problems with this dude, Jimmy Smacks. But also, it's like that dude, Jimmy, he does porn. We're doing an episode of this other podcast porn thing that we already discussed. He's supposed to be a part of that.
But Adam, if she says she has a problem, why would you still do it?
Because to me, it's like if she has a problem with this guy, there's no. I told her a million times, I won't let him talk about you on the show. If
No,
he tries,
Adam, out of straight loyalty, you do not know this guy at all.
Yes, I do. Talking to him for months.
Adam, this girl and her friend who sucked 7 players off, they've helped your platform actually get recognition. You just mentioned it. That Deion Sanders is talking about you. You're trending #1 on Twitter. You're talking about it on the Shade Room. Everybody's talking about you because of what Celina and her thought friend has done. Why, if they ask you one favor, please don't talk to this one guy who is trying to ruin us and cloud chase off us. Why would you sacrifice your stars? Adam, this is why I felt you weren't equipped for a podcast network.
At that point, I already knew that I was going to cancel her show. Like, I already knew. This was literally like a few hours before I canceled the show. I would have never known that she was going to be calling me crying about the fact that I was about to work with this dude.
All right, hold on. Celina, is that true?
What?
Here we go.
Oh, okay, hold on. I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about because I don't give a flying fuck. Adam, you cannot justify your fakeness right here. If you don't apologize to me, I promise you I have all the time in the world, especially now I'm unemployed, bitch. So I will go on a fuck you rant to the day I fucking die if I don't get an apology out of you tonight. Because now, here is my beef with you. I sent you a voicemail crying. The second I heard that you were going to interview Jimmy was the second I told Eliza, enjoy. Have thoughts next door. If Adam wants to still work with you, that's fine. Me, I'm out. Peace out. Fuck all that. And you saying, oh, we only interview exposures. Bitch, you knew our lineup. You knew we had actual rappers coming. You knew our plan to change the demeanor of our fucking podcast. Me and Eliza stayed up till 4 a.m. watching podcasts, watching how to fucking interview bitches. We were taking this shit serious as fuck. So you're up here thinking that, oh, we're dragging your brand. No, bitch, because when I told you, Josh told me that I'm ruining No Jumper, you told me calm down. He's fucking drunk. Don't listen to him. That was a day before this whole fucking fiasco started. So anyway, Jimmy, and you're such a liar. You literally see everything on Instagram. You have no fucking life. You're always active on Instagram. Your life is Instagram. So I know you've seen Jimmy dragging me. I had to find out Jimmy was dragging me from fake accounts. So me personally, no, I don't care. People know I get fucked. I don't care. Leak my sex tapes. Fine. Have fun. Subscribe to my OnlyFans. The thing that got, when you have Jimmy on your platform, the first thing they're going to think is, oh, he's probably exposing Celina. Let's go watch this. You're going to bring him views and traction on your platform and completely humiliate me. That's co-signing the exposure. So I just want to know, next week or whenever the fuck you have your fucking baby, when I drop my video of me interviewing your sex rapist victims, but we don't talk about you. Is that okay?
Allegedly. Hold on. Wait.
That's not a real thing.
Because you can't say wild stuff and just keep continuing. We need to talk about it. You're muted. I'm sorry.
Like, I had no idea that her and him had beef. And the fact that she just thinks that I pay attention to who doesn't get along way more than I actually do. Because in reality, I fucking was just kind of oblivious to the fact that she wasn't getting along with this guy. And then as soon as I found out that he was trying to expose her or whatever, what did I do? I fucking messaged him and I said, hey, if we're going to do this interview, we're going to do it in a couple weeks. We got to push it back. And he was like, cool. It was just not that big a deal. And like, I just don't like, I canceled the fucking interview for her, even though I had fired her. If I knew there was an issue, I never would have fucking mentioned anything to him that day because I was not trying to aggravate the situation with her, you know?
Hey, Celina, I'm going to give you the forum. Go ahead.
Stop playing victim, Adam. Stop playing victim. You know damn well he did not like me. You messaging him, okay, let's put it in perspective, okay? Right? Ava Louise, she told you and Lena, I hope your baby dies.
Whoa. I do not co-sign those statements. Twitch, that's not something I fuck with.
I said, Lena's a sweet girl. You're going to have to apologize to her just like I did, and I'm sure she'll forgive you if you tell her from the bottom of your heart you're sorry, and if you mean that shit. If you make up with Lena I will for sure have you on our podcast. I'm sure Adam don't give a fuck because that's more Lena's problem than his. She was like, okay, fine, I'll apologize, but I don't want to seem too thirsty. I'll do it tomorrow. Tomorrow happened. I saw you guys at the porn, and Lena was like, yeah, your friend apologized. Like, it's fine. Then we set her up for Monday the 14th. And I wrote Lena before, because Ava was like, yo, should I book my flight? I was like, hold on, let me just run it by the publicist. I even covered for her so Lena didn't look like a lame bitch. So I texted Lena, I was like, hey, we're about to schedule Ava. I just want to make sure you're really over it. She's like, honestly, I don't trust Ava's agenda. Boom. No more questions. No more nothing. Ava, you're canceled. I'm sorry. Let me actually do you one up and let me unfollow this girl so you know I'm team no jumper.
We had the conversation during that podcast about how we were going to get a contract together and actually make shit official, because the first few ones, they just didn't even ask to get paid. So we were going to do that, but then I made the decision to cut it off. So, you know.
No, 100%. Well, I guess what I'm saying is that if that's the case, do you understand why she felt because she's not being paid, she feels like she's owed a little bit loyalty because you're not giving her money? She feels like this is on the up and up, that you probably should take her feelings into consideration, especially if you're not paying her, no?
No, and I mean, if you saw the message that I sent Celina when I told her we couldn't do the podcast anymore, like, I tried so hard to still stay on good terms with her because obviously, as you can see, she's not a good person to be on bad terms with. But, you know, I mean, she chose to take it this way. When I told her, I'm like, I'm still down to help you guys out. I'm still down to fucking shout your podcast out, shout your new channel out, all this shit. And she just, like, would not fucking accept that and has decided to just go on this rant instead. It's like, I realize that it sucks that I let her do 3 episodes and then cut it off. But, you know, I had to make that decision. And I really did feel bad. And I tried to cushion the blow as much as possible. But she was just not having it, you know?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, Adam. You texted me a lengthy paragraph, right? But before that, what was the message? Me crying to you, explaining that I'm hurt about Jimmy. So when you text me, you didn't even be like, damn, you didn't even acknowledge that. You were like, aside from Jimmy, bullshit. I believe in you, blah, 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 blah. Don't give a fuck. I'm still seeing red that you would interview somebody who's exposing me. Listen, I just got kicked off of a flight today. I'm on Shade Room. I don't need your fucking platform. Somehow, I don't know who the fuck leaked my text message. Like, I don't know. Somehow, I'm fucking Kelly whatever right now. I don't even know. I'm on the blogs. Fuck it. I clearly don't need your platform. You don't got to tell me I'm a star. Akademiks.
That's what I told you, yeah.
Shut the fuck up. Then, the whole fucking message, where was the apology of you saying, like, you could have been like, this is how a bosses should work, right? If someone's working for me and they're being loyal to me, I'm going to be loyal back. And if I'm like, damn, you know what? You could have been like, Celina, cancel your guest for Monday. Come on my podcast and say Thoughts Next Doors is canceled. Tell them where to follow you and say what your next business venture is going to do. Apologize and move on. You could have said that instead of like, oh, sorry.
Like, honestly, I didn't think to suggest that, but if you said that, I would have done that. Like, I would have given you the goodbye episode for sure. It's like, I didn't think that you would have cared that much, to be honest.
I don't need to be cop and please with you. I'm not the boss of No Jumper.
You could tell me if I'm wrong. When No Jumper makes 100,000, do they get a percentage or do you pay them a paycheck?
I mean, they get a set amount for the podcast, and then they get a percentage of the song, the donations for the songs and shit.
So, Adam, if she tells you now she's not comfortable with you putting the scene out, would you put it out?
No, I don't want to do anything that she.
I don't want to be associated with No Jumper anymore.
It's done. That's fine.
I hope that you can have it in your heart. If you want to interview somebody who's exposed me, at least give me the courtesy and delete every fucking thing on your YouTube channel about me, okay? Then you can go ahead and interview your little sex toy and have him on the Plug Talk, all right?
Hold on. Let's not jump past that. Adam, is that something you're agreeing with or you're saying, fuck no? She's saying that, hey, listen, she figures out that you may be talking to or trying to interview people that she considers ops, And she feels she's brought so much to your platform that if you're going to engage in an interview or a conversation with them, you should delete all the conversations or interviews or episodes that they have done. Is something you agree with or no?
I'm not going to delete the videos that she did on the channel just because I feel like they are important historical records for people to be able to observe that period of time for No Jumper. Like the dude that she's talking about, I already made it perfectly clear to him. I'm not going to I'm not trying to expose Celina on the channel. I'm not trying to make this shit more dramatic than it needs to be. I already feel bad about the fact that I fucking canceled the show after 3 episodes.
You use me
so I mean, whatever she's talking about, I don't even fucking know because
let's just state the
she's literally saying that both of you combined was trying to force her to do sexual content that she did not want to do on camera. Is that true?
It's completely ridiculous. Every single conversation she and I had about her doing the porn thing was completely consensual, and I never, ever suggested that there was any kind of exchange where, you get to keep the No Jumper show if you do this porno or whatever. Like, look at, if you want to judge my character of how I'm dealing with this situation, I have this porno of her that's definitely probably worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. And I'm saying, and I spent like $5,000 or $6,000 producing it. I'm not putting it.
Hold on. Why'd you only pay her $500 if you paid a $5,000 or $6,000, but you say this is worth hundreds of thousands? Why'd you only pay her $5,000?
I only paid her $500 because that's all she. That's what we agreed on. She said she told me that I had made her $300,000 on OnlyFans just by doing that interview with her a month ago or however long ago that was. So that was her opinion. Was basically, you've made me all this money, and like she is loyal. Like that's the weird thing about her is that when you are fucking with her, she is hella loyal and is doing like shit that's cool. Like, oh, I appreciate it. You're not gonna tax me for filming this porn scene. You're gonna give me the homie discount.
You called into AK stream. You knew what time we were on. We do 4-hour streams over here.
Okay, we're all still waiting for you to make a good argument.
The argument
that
was
I did
that
something
it's not
fucked up to you.
about Boss Next Door, Adam. It was never about that. You wanted to interview somebody who's blatantly. Just the thing about it is, I'm not your boss. I can't tell you what to do. I don't like Blueface and I don't like Sada Baby. I don't like anyone, like hardly ever anyone that you've ever interviewed. I've told you, but exactly.
Hey, before that,
bruh, let this beef go. I'm over it. I'm tired.
No, yo, you've made allegations about him and his baby mama, and to be honest, I think some of these are disgusting.
Give me evidence that we coerced you in any way. We were so 100. And Eliza seems like a pretty good person. She would probably tell the truth too. Is that we were mega cool about the whole thing, and
he was in the bathroom.
We didn't do anything that could be viewed as improper, in my opinion, at all.
In the bathroom, that wasn't me. And how would you assume that was he sucking his dick in the bathroom?
That's if you did not suck his dick in the bathroom after, then I apologize because that's what somebody, one of the members of the crew said that, and I thought it was you. Maybe all I'm saying, you might be mad at me right now, but there's no reason that we need to have this beef. I'm sorry about the Jimmy thing. It was not intentional.
Are you sorry?
Yes,
hold on, Celina. Wait, pause. Celina, and you know me, I gotta keep it 1,000. Just off of the couple last things that Adam said, it feels like he's almost trying to tell you, like, bro, I'm not trying to expose you. Like, you know certain things that you may have done or that I heard that you done, but I'm not here to try to air you out. I'm sorry you're here to air me out, and I'm cool with just saying, let's just ignore each other and keep it moving, and maybe we could link up. I think that's a grown-up way to look at it. No. Is he lying? Yo, he just said you were fucking some, whatever dude that you're claiming that was you didn't want to fuck. You were fucking him after the requirements happened.
Bruh, he's not saying sorry because he feels bad. He's saying sorry so I can stop dragging him on Twitter. I get that some people can take the heat, a.k.a. me, Akademiks, and Eliza. We can take the heat. You can't take it. Fine. That's fine. You don't want us to be associated with No Jumper? Prove it by deleting all my videos. Prove that you don't want me to be associated with No Jumper. Don't talk about me no more. Don't go live on Tuesdays and talk about me no more. Delete all my videos. Don't put that porn out. Prove that you don't want me to be associated. Adam, you are still planning on interviewing my enemy for what?
Yo, I do fuck with Jimmy. Shout out to Jimmy. We are gonna work together on some shit, but as you can see,
exactly. So it
might be a little hot for us to do the interview at this time because
it appears that what Adam is trying to tell me tonight, that most of the stuff that you have done that people can consider like very evil or whatever, he's saying he is not backed, he has not been behind, he is not supported, he would never do himself, or he would never put his brand behind. He's basically saying that you're doing these things and you're just an evil person. What are you saying?
When Adam can stop playing victim more than the SpongeBob twins, you let us know, Adam. Don't let this man fool you because he called you a monkey. Remember?
I did not. I deleted that post as soon as I realized that the girl said that.
No, wait.
That's a good point.
Great conversation. Yeah. Listen, I ain't gonna lie to you. Salute.
I stuck your dick. I'm not
I know, I've been waiting to tell you about this for a while.
Salute to that. Hold on. Yeah. Adam. I'm not gonna lie to you. You know, I felt you were running out of things to probably say to me, and I understand that because if you think Celina is an issue, I give Celina life. That's facts. So I understood it for a second. I just couldn't understand why you would play around with people who were trying to say racist stuff even if they were black. That did puzzle me. I don't understand why you put on your Instagram someone calling me or people that look like me a monkey when you know the place and the avenue that your brand has lived and benefited from. That felt a little odd, and I'm not gonna lie, when I publicized it, it wasn't even to like make you look crazy. It was for you to address, and you didn't address it. And I was like, whoa, maybe I had Adam chalked up all wrong because he's not gonna address this shit.
No, like honestly, I was waiting for that to come up on the podcast, but then it just kind of never did. But that message that girl wrote was like so tight because she was saying all this shit about like her like recovering from fucking sexual abuse and all this domestic violence, whatever. And I remember that when I screenshotted it, I was like, oh shit, like she calls him a monkey at the end of this. When I post it, I got to fucking cover that part up. But then when I actually did it, I fucking forgot that she had that part at the end. So, I mean, like that's the last thing that I want to be associated with is calling any black person that, like one of the worst things you could say to a black person. I'm talking about how uncomfortable I was with Celina having your number saved like that. She's acting like I already knew about it, but that's not true. I did not know about it until she sent me the screenshot of it.
You playing victim so hard.
I was not even going to bring that fucking up because I think it makes you look so crazy that you had your fucking ex-boyfriend's name saved with the hard R in your phone.
I don't give a fuck.
But then you exposed it last night. You showed the Hollywood fix.
Do it.